Hey everyone, in this video we're taking a look at the replacement lens kit for the Garmin VIRB and the Garmin VIRB Elite. This is Garmin part number 010-11921-03. This is a replacement lens kit for the Garmin VIRB action camera, so this is something to pick up if you have damaged your lens, scratched it up, and need to get a new one. It's very simple to install and it comes with everything that you need. So over here we have the actual lens itself. We have our plastic bezel, we have a rubber gasket. Over here we have 4 screws and we have our Torx tool screwdriver. So the first thing we're going to need to do is take our Garmin VIRB and remove the existing bezel and the existing lens. There are 4 screws here on the front, 1 in each corner, and you can go ahead, take your Torx tool screwdriver and get all 4 of these removed. So there is one. The nice thing about this lens replacement kit is that it does come with the hardware that you need. So obviously, while it is a good idea to hang on to these screws if you do misplace one, you are going to get 4 replacements with this kit. Something else to keep in mind is that after you get all 4 of these screws off, you may have to pry this plastic bezel off a little bit. This one is actually coming off very easily, but sometimes you will have to work at it a little bit to remove it and gain access to the lens. So here is the 4th screw, and this bezel is just coming right off. So there we go. I can put this off to the side. These screws I just removed, the lens is coming off as well. And now the next thing we'll have to do is remove the rubber gasket. So it's that rubber ring that's inside there right now. I can pull this right out. And now we can start by putting in the new rubber gasket. The rubber gasket does have a sort of a ridge to it, and you'll see the same thing around the ring on the inside of the camera. So you want to get the rubber gasket on there, and I'd say just push it down. Try and get it seated in that ring as best you can. It's not going to be perfect, but do your best to get that pushed down there inside of the top. There we go. You want to make sure, I'm doing a very poor job of this right now, but if you should happen to touch that center lens there of the camera, you want to make sure that you clean that off. You don't have any smudges on it. And the same thing goes for when you're handling your new lens, especially if you touch the concave portion of it. You want to make sure you wipe that down before you get it inside of the camera. And of course, the same goes for the outside of the lens as well. I'm pushing this down onto the rubber gasket to get this into place. I'm not going to do it, but now would be an excellent time for you to wipe down the lens that you just touched so you don't have giant thumbprints in your action videos. Now we can take our new plastic bezel. We can fit that over the top of the VIRB, and that can actually go in either way. It can go in like this, or I can flip it around and put it in the other side. And now I can take my 4 screws, my Torx tool screwdriver, and get all 4 of these tightened up all the way so that the bezel sits flush against the camera. And there we go. This is the last one. So here we have our brand new lens and our brand new bezel for our Garmin VIRB. So that's a quick look at the lens replacement kit for the Garmin VIRB and the Garmin VIRB Elite. This is Garmin part 010-11921-03.